everyone, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Serafina Saga, which was actually released not so long ago on Desura, and it is a remastered edition, so why not try it, right? I planned to play all this dust, but unfortunately there is something wrong with the files and I can't run it, unfortunately. Alright. Maybe I'll visit, why not? Jenny Gibbons, story, Jenny Gibbons, Joyden Woods, Run Pie. At first the sun blinds me. This is this, and this. Oh, whoa, wait. Serafina, hair, original, short. No, original, costumes, jungle tunic, hip. Alright, none, K necklace, no, alright, let's stay with that for now. I can unlock something, okay. At first, the sun blinds me. It is the first time I've ever stepped into open sunlight. For all my 17 years of life, the tremendous trees of the Darzian jungle have shielded me from the world beyond. Shielded me and caged me. Golden grass stretches before me as far as the eye can see. A warm breeze rushes over my skin and dust tickles my nose. I should be afraid. Papa says that outside the jungle I will encounter humans. Humans are more dangerous than the mighty beasts and monsters of the jungle, so Papa tells me. True. Beasts will try to kill your body, humans will try to kill your spirit. With tricks and lies, then use you for their own again. Actually true. But Papa isn't here right now to tell me what to do. In fact, he's the one who needs my help. I want to keep admiring the shimmering savannah. I want to bask in the sunlight forever, to listen to the sound of wind rushing through this vast expanse. But I don't have time for that. I have to find Papa. Why would you call him Papa? Can you tell father? For some reason, the humans have kidnapped him and dragged him out of the jungle. I grip my spear at my side. I take another step forward, my feet leaving the soft earth of jungle, to crunch against the dry grass of the savannah. Alright, don't worry, Papa, I will find you and free you from those villain humans. Okay, chapter 1, the world beyond. Every day I track animals in the jungle or follow clues to certain plants or landmarks. Following the villains who took Papa should be easy, but I am not accustomed to this new landscape. I see strange plants and the prints of unfamiliar animals. I'm not sure what signs to follow. At long last I find a place on the ground that looks battered and torn. The soil has been kicked around, the grass broken to shreds. Only humans would have harmed the earth with such clumsiness, I think. This is it. This is the trial that will lead me to Papa. So I take a deep breath, fighting back the fear that churns in my stomach, and I keep moving forward. Night falls upon me. All day I've been tracking the marks of the humans. I wonder what will happen if I do not find shelter. In the jungle, to stay outside in darkness means certain death. What will I do out here, in this strange land? But just in time, I see lights ahead. They glimmer low on the horizon, as if created by man-made fires. Clenching my spear, I creep closer. I haven't gone far when I'm stricken by the smell of the humans. Their clothes, their food, their belongings, their sheer presence. I find it strange, enticing, and unsettling all at once. It differs so much from the aromas of plants and animals in the jungle. Then I start to see them, their silhouettes, shifting in front of the fires. I hear them talking and laughing. I catch glimpses of their faces, red in the firelight. I know they should frighten me. But for some reason, I feel intrigued. I enjoy watching them. I know the humans should repulse me if I'm to heed Papa's many warnings. but I want to keep listening to their conversations. I want to get a better look at their faces. I sneak deeper into the camp, my heart racing in my chest. No one should be able to see me in the shadows, and I can move with almost complete silence, but I still worry someone will notice me. What then? What would I say? What would I do? Would I have to kill them? Papa would probably tell me to kill anyone I encountered, but I don't want to kill anyone. I hope it doesn't come to that. The camp is comprised of various tents with a few areas of open sleeping ground around the fires. I search desperately for my papa, but if these people have him, they must be keeping him in the shadows, or in a tent. My senses are on high alert, searching for any sign of his presence, when I hear someone say his name. I knew then that the prisoner must be Arken. Who else could turn rope into sick? Struggling to keep my breath calm as my blood pumps with excitement, I move closer to the voice. I peer around the nearest tent and see two people talking on the edge of the firelight. The first person I notice, the same one that spoke, is a short, weary young man with dark features. He has a casual manner about him, one shoulder slouched with apathy, as if in a permanent shock, and his voice flows with a playful counter. I restrain a gasp as I recognize him. He's the man who tricked Papa and captured him in the jungle. I shouldn't let his nonchalant demeanor fool me. Papa made the same mistake, and that's what led to his capture. No one else can do it, can they, Commander Bellatrix? He turns to his companion, and I hold back another gasp, this time of dismay. The woman next to him is large and muscular, her body draped with armor, her eyes fierce as they blaze from her darkest complexion. No one else but the god of greed himself, I imagine. She's ugly. Even Nicholas seems intimidated by the woman's presence. He shifts about nervously. So, do you want to talk to him? I imagine that's why you came all this way from Castle Crondoli. The name Castle Crondoli makes my heart leap with excitement. I have read stories of the royal seat of Darja in Papa's precious books. I have imagined it so many times. Its large stone towers, its cobblestone courtyards. But Crondoli has always seemed like a distant dream to me. The thought that it is real, and that someone in my presence actually traveled here from the castle makes me dizzy. Talk to Arken, the grand traitor, and let him fill my head with lies. You must be as stupid as you look. Nicholas' face flashed red. I might actually feel sorry for the fellow, if I wasn't so distracted by Bellatrix's words. Arken, grand traitor. She couldn't possibly be talking about Papa. These people must be mistaken. His name was Arken, but I had never heard the name Jeridar before, and he was certainly no traitor. Traitors are the worst scum on the planet. They have no honor, no loyalty, no principles. A traitor cannot be talked to. The truth must be wrested out of him, but carefully, like pulling the heart from an animal before it stops beating. I grip my spear so tightly, my fingers ache. This woman looks strong and ferocious, but if she tries to harm Papa, I will do whatever I must to stop her. What sort of truth are you hoping to wrest out of him? Bellatrix looks around, as if afraid someone might be listening. I resist the urge to flee as her gaze sweeps over my hiding spot. Fortunately, the shadows protect me. Bellatrix turns back to Nicholas, lowering her voice so I must strain to listen. If you were anyone else, Nicholas, I would not speak of it. But you already know about her, don't you? You know about the former queen's daughter. You know that the heir of the house, Elborn, might still be alive. They are both quiet for a moment. I don't hear anything but the pounding of my own heart. I don't know who this heir of House Elborn might be, but whoever she is, she must be important. It's you! Of course it's you, come on! I know what you're talking about. But you must. Your mother was the one who saw Arken take the baby away. Oh, she might have said something like that a long time ago to impress the other maids. Then the story got passed around and exaggerated. Servants gossip, that's all it was. As you may recall, when the king questioned her about it later, she denied the story completely. Yeah, but... Bellatrix studies him carefully. She seems to doubt his sincerity, but Nicholas avoids her gaze, and after a moment she gives up. Is your mother a liar then? Or are you the liar, Nicholas? Nikolaus! I'm not sure why, but suddenly I see Saga in place. Perhaps I've been trying to hold the same position too long. Perhaps I'm just tired from everything that has happened. Perhaps the tension in the air is getting to me. In any case, I move. My spear clings against the rock. The sound echoes from my hiding spot, like an explosion. At the same time, Bellatrix and Nikolaus turn to look at me. We all freeze, staring at each other. I feel petrified with terror. But I have to do something. I don't have many options. I'm trapped in a camp full of soldiers, surrounded. What should I do? Run away! Stay and fight! If you stay and fight, something terrible might happen. Run away! Let's do this. I turn and run as fast as my feet will carry me. After her! The camp explodes with chaos. Soldiers steer and reach for the weapons from every corner of the camp, creating a tangle of noise and shadows in the night around me. I ignore them as best as I can. I had to keep running. I have to get out of this camp, away from these humans. But the humans are everywhere. The world becomes a blur around me. I sense people reaching for me from the shadows. Soldiers' hands clutch at my ankles and hands as I dodge around the tents. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't care. I just have to get out of here. With every step I take, I hear feet thundering after me, and one pair of feet seems louder than all the others combined. Even if I know I shouldn't, I look back, I see her. Once again, I find myself briefly paralyzed. I remember a day several years ago when I encountered a bear in the forest. Its roar was one of the most terrifying sounds I'd ever heard in my life. But as Bellatrix nudges me, an expression in her face frightens me for a different reason. Certainly, she is large and strong, but that isn't what transfixes me. It's the hatred in her eyes, so fierce, so full of pain and anger, that it is nothing like staring into the eyes of a beast in the jungle. I don't understand this. Hatred like hers must be what Papa tried to warn me about all these years. Just before her sword can slice me in two, I react. I dodge aside as easily as a feather blown around the breeze of an object. Living in the jungle has made such movements second nature. My escape is short-lived, for as soon as I dodge Bellatrix's blade, I collide with someone else. Hands clutch at me, feet kick. I wrestle with my unknown opponent in the shadows. His struggles are sloppy, half-hearted. He thrashes and moves without purpose, but my state of panic makes me clumsy as well. At one point I slip, and he has the perfect opportunity to grab me. For some reason, he doesn't. When I recover, I lift my spear and prepare to stab him. Please, don't. I've never killed a human before. The expression on his face stays my hand. Thinking fast, I press the spear to his throat and then move behind him. Nobody move, or I'll kill him! The soldiers around me scratch to a halt, but their swords are still raised, their eyes darting around nervously. If I make one false step, they could still overcome me. Release him now, and your death will be swift. The rage in his voice makes my knees tremble, but I grip Nikolaus tightly and manage to stay standing. I start moving backwards, yanking him with me. This is your last warning. Archers, take aim! Archers? I glance around in panic. Could the archers really kill me in the darkness? Or is Bellatrix trying to trick me somehow? On my mark! 3! I'm still trying to decide what to do when Nikolaus yelps with fear. Don't shoot for luck's sake! Commander, what are you thinking? The archers can't aim in the darkness. Some idiot will stick me on accident. If that happens, then I'm sure King Caius will appreciate your sacrifice. Nikolaus twists in my grip and mutters something under his breath. Belatedly, I realize he's talking to me. Let's make a run for it. I don't have any better ideas myself. I turn and run, my hand still gripping his sleeve. I expect him to slip free. But to my surprise, Nikolaus runs alongside me. 1! Arrows sprout from the darkness, racing towards us. Shadows swallow me. Behind me, I hear the hits of a dozen arrows piercing the earth. So I keep running towards the darkness, and as my hand clutches Nicolaus beside me, I wonder briefly who's leading who. And let's end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one where we continue the story. Bye.